Alright, so I'm heading up to Dahlonega to run some curvy roads. We still only have, let's see, let me do math real quick. 34 miles on it on these new tires. I think they're good though. I think they're good. But yeah, we're heading up to Dahlonega, and while I'm heading up there, I will explain some stuff. So basically, I'm making this video as like a what I'm gonna do to try and get better before my race with my boss on his CBR 600 double R. And I'll leave it, I'll stutter a fucking doom right there, Jesus Christ. I'll leave a link to all of his stuff down in the description, along with all of my stuff, just in case you want to check it out if you like this. One of the things I want to do to get better is having a better line through corners. So better racing lines. What I mean by that, basically, it means like if I'm going into a left, I'm gonna try and go out in out, or out middle out, depending on how the road looks, obviously. But I think in doing that, it's just makes your corner straighter from all the videos I've watched. I've watched a couple of videos of like, I forgot one of their names. Lean Further, I think that's his name. I'll put up a little thing if it's wrong. And Moto-Jitsu. Both of them are really good sources for how to go faster. Really, really good sources on how to go faster, guys. I've gotten like most of the tips I'm gonna be talking about today from them. So yeah, check them out. They're in the description. They have amazing videos and tips on how to go faster. If you're into that, they have a lot of good tips for like beginner riders too, if you're a beginner rider. Okay, so tip number 2. I guess not tip number 2, but the second thing I'm gonna do is parking lot exercises. Now, I've never personally done the parking lot exercises, like low speed maneuvering and stuff, but Moto-Jitsu, he has a great app that kind of like walks you through it, kind of like jutsu style, like jujitsu. Like you have belts and shit for different things you do. So like, let's say white belt, he'll have white belt do like 3 turns in a 40-foot radius in a parking lot, right? Or weave in and out of parking spaces, but leave one in the middle. So like basically where you go through one, you skip one and then come through the other one, and then you keep doing that, and you got to do it in like do it this many times, right? And he'll give you like material to read, right? Which is great learning source. Again, description. I know I sound like a broken record, but you can just check his shit out in the description. Not sponsored or anything, I promise you. I got fucking like 7 whole subscribers. I'm not sponsored. I'm just, he's just a great source of learning. That's just an example, like his white belt stuff. I'll insert a clip of some parking lot exercises. All right, so the third thing I'm going to do to get better before the race is, fuck, cut that, cut. The third thing I'm gonna do to get faster before the race is learn how to lean my bike. Lean off my bike, I should say. So like right now, I don't really lean. I mean, yeah, I move my upper body, but I'm talking like I want to position my whole body off the bike to help lean. And from the videos I've watched, when you do this, it gives you more cornering with less lean of the bike. So while you are leaning more, your bike's leaning less, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm not a science guy by any means, but Moto-Jutsu has a video about it. He makes complete fucking sense when he explains it. So again, just check him out. So, holy fuck, that's beautiful. The fourth thing I'm gonna do to get faster is look where I want to go and not too far ahead. This is stressed really by pretty much everybody I've watched a video on by, is that everybody talks about looking ahead, but no one talks about looking too far ahead. Look just far enough for you to be able to see what's in the road and make adjustments if needed. Don't look too far out to where you can't see that. So if you look too far out, you got to keep making glances back and back and back and back. And I think that's one of the reasons I started to target fixate a lot. And then one of the suggestions they made was, I believe it was Moto-Jutsu. He talks about where to look through the corner. So he says the first point you want to look at is your turn-in point. Once you get up towards your turn-in point and you know you're going to hit your turn-in point, you know where turn-in point is, to go ahead and start looking for your apex or your pre-apex, depending on the corner. Once you know you're going to hit that, that's when you want to look for your exit. And then from your exit, you can obviously look out of your turn. Out of your turn. I don't know why the fuck I did that. It kind of just helps you it's like a guide of where to go. And once you consciously do it for a little bit, it kind of just becomes second nature for you to look for those. And you don't got to actually think out what you're looking for. But yeah, that concludes the fourth way that I'm going to get faster. Holy fuck. These tires lean a lot easier though. My other ones, I could have did that. Alright, so my fifth way I'm going to get better, my number 5 way I'm going to get better is going to be not braking too soon. That's something I do all the time. I overestimate how much I need to brake, and then by the time I get to the corner, I need to like literally speed up. But yeah, not slowing down too much is a big issue I face. It's something I really want to fix. I know this is a really fast... Ooh-wee! That's time I reeked the brakes. Understandable, I mean, he's coming off blood.